doing this with my irons has helped me lower my scores and generally hit the golf ball a lot closer, meaning I get a lot more attempts at birdie. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson. Welcome back to Get Good at Golf. If you are new here, guys, do us a favour, hit that subscribe button and you will have the chance to do exactly what you want to do in 2024 and get good at golf. Today we're talking irons, and we're talking about iron shots where it took me 20 years as a golfer to realise that you don't have to hit your 7-iron 165 yards every time. Now, a lot of you guys will know how far all your irons go, and it's vitally important to know how far your golf clubs go. But how far can you hit your golf clubs? And by that, I have my 6-iron here, and we have a hole measuring 148 yards on this academy course here at Woolley Park Golf Club. Now, my 6-iron is generally around 175 club. If I really get it and really catch it and really swing fast, I can maybe get that to 180 yards. That is my limit. Now, when I say how far can you hit your clubs, it's important to know your limit if you really want to hit one. I don't know why you ever would want to, because very rarely do you need to do that. But what about your limit on the way down as well? So we've got around 150 yards here. We're uphill into the wind. It's probably playing around 155 to 160. That for me would be a nice 7-iron, but because we are into the wind, I want to control that ball flight. I want to make sure that ball has no chance of stalling in the air, because we don't know exactly how heavy the wind is, because we're not allowed to do that. We can't test for wind, otherwise it is cheating. So how do I play a shot where I know it's going to pitch around 155, I know it's not going to go too high, and I know that this is going to play exactly how I want it to? What about holding one on camera? Oh, go on. Oh, this is exactly the kind of shot that I'm talking about, exactly the kind of shot that, to be honest, I'm really enjoying playing as well, and exactly the kind of shot that you guys could employ into your game, or employ into your game. You know, when I try and use big words, I don't know what happens, Chris, but you can see what's happened here is, if we look at the strike and the impact location, if Chris comes and has a look at this divot here, we've got a lovely, not deep, but not too shallow divot. That divot is pointing ever so slightly left of the target. Now, why is that? Am I cutting across that ball? No, not necessarily. But because I'm working down onto that golf ball and my club's working around my body, that divot has to go ever so slightly to the left because we're working around the body. If I was to have that divot really, really shallow and working out there to the right, then I'm going to be losing my posture, throwing the hands at it and not delivering a nice, steady, consistent dynamic loft. Dynamic loft is the key to this video, and also club head speed. If you can deliver consistent dynamic loft and consistent club head speed, you will get a consistent distance no matter what the weather. And that's the key thing here. So if I try and play you a similar shot again, notice how I'm stood a little bit narrower than I would do normally. If I had a 7-iron, I would be stood a little bit wider. I'd have to deliver more club head speed via more effort because I've got less shaft length, and the shaft length does deliver the club head speed for me. And from here, I'm going to control my club head speed so I can control that ball fly. I've pulled that one a little bit, but again, that's going to be flag high. That's going to be a chance, as you can see, at birdie. There's no such thing as an easy golf shot here, especially when the wind starts getting up and when you have to be able to control your ball flight. And by doing this, I've managed to stay in control of my club face a lot more. So my bad shot has always been left, and that felt like a pretty average swing for me. You'll see that it is just left side of the green. But the key there is that it's left side of the green, not left side of the bunker or the pond or anywhere else. Let's try that same shot again. And again, what I'm feeling like is I'm not trying to exert loads of effort into here. I'm not trying to really hit this ball hard, but I could keep hitting this golf shot every day and keep hitting shots like that. That could go in. Come on. So you can see there, that's 3 shots and they've all gone the identical distance, 3 very similar divot patterns, and for me, that is a game changer. If you can control your ball flight in 2024, I guarantee you will hit lower scores, lower your handicap, and ultimately get good at golf.